I really hope that, first of all, I hope that audiences are just moved. I think my goal always as a storyteller is that you just take the ride of the story and you laugh and you have a moment of catharsis or tears or whatever it is. But honestly, it's a very simple family story in a lot of ways. But it's about a culture and a group of people that you haven't really seen before on screen, I think, in this way. And so I hope people, I think it's interesting that a lot of these scenes are going to be silent, and people are going to be sitting there through these ASL conversations and forced into a different kind of watching. And I hope that people take that with them into their lives, and the next time they see two deaf people on the street having a signed conversation, that there's not a feeling that like that's other, or that's something that I can't participate in, or I can't go up and talk to that person, because I think it's been eye-opening for me to watch the fear that exists in hearing people when confronted with a deaf person, and how we as human beings have so many tools at our disposal to communicate with, our bodies, our faces. There are many ways to communicate besides just our words. And I've watched, just now sort of being around it more, I've watched a lot of hearing people like shut down and they don't know what to do and they sort of panic and then they don't make any attempt to communicate. And I think it's been wild for me to like get back in touch with my body. Like you cannot say something in ASL without, in a way, living it. You can't say that I'm sad without sort of making your face sad and having the experience. It's a very real-time, in-the-moment language. And I think as human beings, we've gotten cut off a lot from our bodies and our words. And I don't know. I hope people come out with like a different perspective, having seen something that they haven't really seen before, and feeling like a desire or a want to participate in it. Everyone who gets introduced to sign language wants to sign. Everybody. They watch it for, one conversation, and everyone on the crew is like, what's the sign for this? What's the sign for this? My kids are 3 and 5, and they're like, Mommy, oh, my favorite sign is destroy. That's the best sign ever. Like, I love that. What's the sign for this? Oh, this is cereal. That's so funny. Like, I think it's just something that people should want to know about. I think if we all signed, we could communicate a lot better. It was never an option for me to make this movie with hearing actors playing deaf people. I was so, to be honest, grossed out by the idea of that. And it was something, of course, that was raised early on because, you want stars in your movie and you want to fill your movie with stars. And not only are we in a time where it feels like entirely unacceptable culturally to do that, I personally didn't want to do that because I wanted to tell an authentic story.